Hello, I'm Linda, and this is No Frills ASMR. I have this very, very antique copy of Mother Goose nursery rhymes. And probably, I don't know, 6 months ago maybe, I read a bunch of these on here. A video. And I thought we could just continue where we left off. So if you're interested, somewhere back there, there's a video. So this is Mother Goose, and that's the cow jumping over the moon. I can't remember if there's a date on here. It's falling apart. Oh, you know what? I have my my Yankee candle, my apple, what is it? Apple pumpkin. I thought I'd light it, make it cozy. Ooh, yeah. That smells so good. It kind of smells like fall, I guess. Alright. I should trim the wick, but whatever. I don't want to get smoke in my room because there's a fire alarm right outside my door. I'll just tamp that out. Okay. So I don't see any date on here. Let's see if there is here. Oh yeah. The entire contents of this edition, copyright 1938 by the Heritage Club. So I think what's good about that, see it's all ripped and stuff, is that it's outside of any copyright, so we can read it freely. Married a Little Lamb. Simple Simon. We read that one. So I guess this must be where we left off. Because I have my bookmark there. Alright, let's see if I can look at the camera here and move this. It's pretty dark. Is it too dark? I don't know. Okay. This one has a dog and his leash is sitting there and he has some flowers looking at him. And it says, "Bow wow wow. Whose dog art thou? Little Tom Tinker's dog? Bow wow wow." I don't think that one has double meaning. Some of them might. I had a little moppet. Uh-oh. This like hobo looking guy is running off with his dolly. I'm worried. Okay, I had a little moppet. I put it in my pocket and fed it with corn and hay. Then came a proud beggar and swore he would have her and stole my moppet away. Okay. I don't know what to make of that one. I love little pussy. I love little pussy. Her coat is so warm. And if I don't hurt her, she'll do me no harm. I'll not pull her tail nor drive her away, but pussy and I very gently will play. And it's a pussy cat, kitty cat. Jack and Jill. And there is Jack and there is Jill. Jack and Jill went up a hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Up Jack got, and home did trot, as fast as he could caper. Went to bed and bound his head with vinegar and brown paper. What happened to Jill? We need another. They went up. Jack fell down, broke his crown. Jill tumbled after, and then that was all we heard. We need to write the next. Jerry Hall, he is so small, a rat could eat him, hat and all. Wasn't one of Mick Jagger's wife, the blonde woman, wasn't she Jerry Hall? I think so. I'm not sure. This one is called My Lady Wind. Well, that sounds interesting. Never heard that before. Lady Wind, my Lady Wind, went round about the house to find a chink to get her foot in. She tried the keyhole in the door, she tried the crevice in the floor, and drove the chimney soot in. And then one night when it was dark, she blew up such a tiny spark that all the house was pothered. From it she raised up such a flame as flamed away to Beltane Lane, and White Cross folks were smothered. Oh my gosh, she started a fire and blew it all around. This has to be based on a real incident. And thus when once my little dear's whisper reaches itchy ears, the same will come, you'll find. Take my advice, restrain the tongue. Remember what old nurse has sung of busy Lady Wind. So is Lady Wind gossip spreading around the town and causing fires? Or was there literally a fire in White Cross? I'd have to find out about that. The Babes in the Wood. Oh, look, an owl. And there's a maybe either two girls or, anyway, there's a couple of, I think, children hugging each other and some bunny rabbits looking at them. My dear, do you know how long time ago 2 poor little children, whose names I don't know, were stolen away on a fine summer's day and left in a wood, as I've heard people say? And when it was night, so sad was their plight, the sun it went down, and the moon gave no light. They sobbed and they sighed, and they bitterly cried, and the poor little things, they lay down, and they died. And when they were dead, the robins so red brought strawberry leaves, and over them spread. And all the day long they sung with their song, poor babes in the wood, poor babes in the wood. And don't you remember the babes in the wood? So I think a lot of these were to warn your children to not go too far off in the woods alone back in the old days, because they may end up like the poor babes. There are lessons to be learned. Little Miss Muffet, and here we have Miss Muffet and a spider with a top hat. I think spider with a top hat. I can't get it in frame. That could make a good emoji. I'll try to copy that. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. There came a great spider who sat down beside her and frightened Miss Muffet away. The rose is red, the violet blue, the gillyflower sweet, and so are you. These are the words you bade me say for a pair of new gloves on Easter Day. Lucy Locket lost her pocket, Kitty Fisher found it. There was not a penny in it, but a ribbon round it. And here's the pocket with a ribbon. Little Tommy Tucker. Little Tommy Tucker sings for his supper. What shall he eat? White bread and butter. How shall he cut it without e'er a knife? How shall he marry without e'er a wife? Poor Tommy Tucker. I feel like there's another verse that goes, poor Tommy Tucker. But I can't remember. Mistress Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With cockle shells and silver bells and pretty maids all in a row. Mistress Mary. I think this book might be British. I think in the US it's, what is it, you guys? Mary, quite contrary. I'm blanking it, but it's not mistress. Anyway, little Betty Blue lost her holiday shoe. What shall little Betty do? Buy her another to match the other, and then she'll walk in too. Blue eye beauty, gray eye greedy, black eye blackie, brown eye brownie. Lavender's blue. Lavender's blue, dilly dilly, lavender's green. When I am king, dilly dilly, you shall be queen. Call up your men, dilly dilly, set them to work. Some to the plow, dilly dilly, some to the cart. Some to make hay, dilly dilly, some to cut corn. While you and I, dilly dilly, keep ourselves warm. And it says in small print, there are a number of variants of this. One begins lavender blue and rosemary green. It's a nice name for like a rock and roll album. Lavender blue, rosemary green. Daffy Down Dilly has come up to town in a yellow petticoat and a green gown. So I think that just means the daffodils, when they bloom, they're yellow and they have green leaves. That would be my guess. Little Jumping Joan. Here I am, little Jumping Joan. When nobody's with me, I'm always alone. Poor Jumping Joan. These pictures are cool. So here's a guy sitting at the table licking his plate and his wife. And it says, Jack Sprat. Jack Sprat could eat no fat. His wife could eat no lean. And so betwixt them both, you see, they licked the platter clean. Usually they show his wife as being super obese, but she looks just like regular. Little boy blue, come blow your horn. The sheep's in the meadow, the cows in the corn. Where's the boy that looks after the sheep? He's under the haystack, fast asleep. Will you wake him? No, not I, for if I do, he's sure to cry. Little Jack Horner sat in a corner eating a Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and took out a plum and said, what a good boy am I. Ride a cockhorse. Ride a cockhorse to Banbury Cross to buy little Johnny a galloping horse. He trots behind and it ambles before, and Johnny shall ride until he can ride no more. It says, what are little boys made of? And it's showing a frog plus a frog, plus a snail plus a snail, plus some kind of tail plus a tail. What are little boys made of? Made of? What are little boys made of? Frogs and snails and puppy dog tails, and that's what little boys are made of. Made of. What are little girls made of? Made of. What are little girls made of? Sugar and spice and all that's nice, and that's what little girls are made of. Made of. Ding dong bell. Ding dong bell, pussy's in the well. Who put her in? Little Johnny Green. Who pulled her out? Big Johnny Stout. What a naughty boy was that to drown poor pussy cat, who never did him any harm, but killed the mice in his father's barn. Yeah, Johnny Green. Uh-oh. This looks to be a pond, and there are feet sticking out with ice skates on them, and fish, and a frog on a lily pad, and cattails. 3 children sliding on the ice upon a summer's day. What? How does that work? As it fell out, they all fell in. The rest, they ran away. Now, had these children been at home or sliding on the ground, 10,000 pounds to 1 penny, they had not all been drowned. A little warning to be careful of thin ice, but at the same time, why are they out on a summer's day on the ice? Why is there ice? Interesting. It must just felt like a summer's day. Nose, nose, jolly red nose. Nose, nose, jolly red nose. And what gave you that jolly red nose? Nutmegs and cinnamon, spices and cloves. And they gave me this jolly red nose. Seesaw Marjorie Daw. Seesaw Marjorie Daw sold her bed and lay upon straw. Was she not? What? I'm going to say this word just because it's written here. It's a bad word, so skip ahead 30 if you don't want to hear it. Was she not? I am not going to read it. I take it back. Okay, wait, let's go back. Seesaw Marjorie Daw sold her bed and lay upon straw. Was not she a dirty, bad word, to sell her bed and lie in the dirt? Seems harsh. They call her a dirty, I don't know if you guys can see it. S-L-U-D. Good grief. Okay. Did we get all the way to here? No, that's old. That looks very old. I like this page because there's all kinds of pictures on here. Come, butter, come. Come, butter, come. Peter stands at the gate waiting for buttered cake. Come, butter, come. It says, if you say this thrice, it will make the butter come from the churn. So maybe this is something they'd say while they're churning butter. Can you imagine that they used to have to churn all their own butter? I bet it was yummy, though. Handy Spandy, Jack-a-dandy, loved plum cake and sugar candy. He bought some at a grocery shop, and out he came, hop, hop, hop. Seesaw Marjorie Daw. This isn't Marjorie Daw. Yeah, she was the one they called a bad word. Seesaw Marjorie Daw. Jackie shall have a new master. He shall have but a penny a day, because he can't work any faster. Lady bird, fly away home. Thy house is on fire, thy children all gone, all but one, and her name is Anne. She crept under the pudding pan. Multiplication is vexation. Division is as bad. The rule of 3 doth puzzle me, and practice drives me mad. Dates from the 16th century, it says. And here's the guy struggling with math. So if you struggle with math, know that it's been a universal thing back throughout time. Bless you, Bernie B. Say, when will your wedding be? If it be tomorrow day, take your wings and fly away. Giddy girls, noisy boys. Giddy girls, noisy boys. Look, there's a little leaf in here, and I think that's a very, very old leaf. Come and buy me painted toys, medals made of gingerbread, and penny horses, white and red. Wee Willie Winkie. Wee Willie Winkie runs through the town, upstairs and downstairs in his nightgown, rapping at the windows, crying at the locks. Are the babies in their bed? For now it's 8 o'clock. There was a lady loved a swine. Honey, quoth she, pig hog, wilt thou be mine? Quoth he, I'll build thee a silver sty. Honey, quoth she, and in it thou shalt lie. Quoth he, pinned with a silver pin. Honey, quoth she, that you may go out and in. Quoth he, wilt thou have me now, honey? Quoth she. Quoth he, and he went his way. Well, this is either a tale of a woman in love with a pig, or the pig is really like a rich old man and she was trying to, women couldn't work or anything back then. So their best bet was to get married. And getting married to a rich guy would be good. But he was a pig. Anyway, my father, he died. Oh, well, that's sad. My father, he died, but I can't tell you how. He left me 6 horses to follow the plow. With my wing wang waddle ho, Jack sing saddle ho, blousy boys bubble-o under the broom. This feels like a song. I sold my 6 horses to buy me a cow, and wasn't that a pretty thing to follow the plow with my and C, with my, I don't really know what that is. It's like an ampersand and a C. With my end company, I guess. And so he's following the big cow. I sold my cow to buy me a calf. I'd fain have made my fortune, but lost the best half with my and C. I sold my calf to buy me a cat. A pretty thing she was in my chimney sat with my and C. I sold my cat to buy me a mouse. He carried fire in his tail and burnt down my house with my and C. Yeah, I don't know what that really means, that and C. Cock-a-doodle-doo. My dame has lost her shoe. My master lost his fiddling stick and don't know what to do. Cock-a-doodle-doo, what is my dame to do? Till master finds his fiddling stick, she'll dance without a shoe. Cock-a-doodle-doo, and I guess the rooster's singing the song. My dame has lost her shoe, and master's found his fiddling stick. Sing doodle-doodle-doo. Cock-a-doodle-doo, my dame will dance with you, while master fiddles his fiddling stick for dame and doodle-doo. Cock-a-doodle-doo, dame has lost her shoe, gone to bed and scratched her head, and can't tell what to do. Oh, look at this. This is a very cool drawing. Could we do that into an emoji? It's like this guy and he's got the umbrella and it's raining. That's cool. Dr. Foster went to Gloucester in a shower of rain. He stepped in a puddle up to his middle and never went there again. It must rain an awful lot in Gloucester. I think I've been there in England. I know I have. There was a man and he had not. Ew, look at this guy. He looks kind of creepy on his. I guess he's the chimney sweep and he's got soot on him. I guess that's what's happening. There was a man, and he had naught, and robbers came to rob him. He crept up the chimney pot, and then they thought they had him. But he got down on the other side, and then they could not find him. Sorry if you heard that noise. I have no idea what that was. He ran 14 miles in 15 days and never looked behind him. All right, I think we'll save old Mother Goose for next time.